Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be doing the pregnancy tag. If you guys didn't know already, my name is Kylie, and you should hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already, and join the family. I am currently 35 weeks pregnant, so I am almost done. I'm nearing the end of my third trimester, so that's pretty exciting. If you see me looking down, it's because I have the questions written down right here. And let's jump right into it. Also, I'm in my bedroom and we painted the walls and they're no longer red. They are blue now, so I am in a new location filming. So let's get right into this video. Question number 1. How old were you when you got pregnant? So I was actually 20 when I got pregnant, but I did turn 21 while I was pregnant. So I will be delivering baby James at the age of 21. Question number 2. How and when did you find out you were pregnant? So I actually, we were trying to get pregnant at the time, and I just knew in my heart, I just felt different. So I ended up taking a test, and then it actually was negative, and I was like, okay, really? I was so surprised. And the only time I've ever gotten sick in my entire pregnancy was actually on McDonald's. And I had been pregnant previously a couple months before, and I actually ended up miscarrying. But how I found out I was pregnant during that one was also eating McDonald's. I got sick right after, and I never eat McDonald's, you guys, but I just happened to eat McDonald's both of those days, and I got sick instantly from I don't know if it was the grease or something. Baby didn't like it. So, and I just had this gut feeling. So 2 days later I waited, I took another test, and it ended up being positive. Number 3, how did I feel? I was a little bit shocked that we got pregnant a second time so fast after, but obviously I was very excited because we were trying, and we were really happy. Number 4, how did you tell your partner? So I took the test alone, and I ended up taking it because the first one was negative, and so I was just I don't know. So I took one, and then we ended up going to the store together right after I took it. I took it in my car. How gross, but yeah. And so I went with him to the store, and then I just couldn't contain myself or the news, so I told him, and then we picked another one up, and we ended up taking one together the next day, and he still couldn't believe it for a couple days. So yeah, we just were really excited, and we couldn't believe that it happened so fast. Number 5, did you wait the 12 weeks to tell people? So I told my mother right away after I found out, and we found out fairly early because I just had this gut feeling, and we were trying, and we didn't tell everyone else for 9 weeks is what we waited. So the full 3 months is 12 weeks, but we only waited 9 just because we were excited to let everyone know. And I don't feel like it should really be a secret, because even if, let's say, something bad did happen, like what happened in my last pregnancy, where if we did miscarry, I wouldn't want to keep that burden to myself. I would want to be able to share that experience with people and just not have to hide it from people. So we did end up telling people at 9 weeks. And we did know the risks of telling people early. And sorry if it gets dark and light all over the place. I am using natural lighting right now. But we did know the risks of telling people early, and everyone's different. Everyone has a different opinion on when they tell people and when they don't. So, but we personally told people at 9 weeks. Number 6, is this your first? So it is my first pregnancy. My fiance does have a daughter, and she is 5 years old, and We've been together since she was about almost a year and a half, and so I've helped like raise her and all of that. But it is my first pregnancy and my first little baby, so we're really excited. Number 7, do you want more? Yes, I think. We don't know. If we do have another one, it would be just one more. We don't want more than 3 kids. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I think 3 would be definitely enough. But for now, 2 is just fine, and we're not going to be like rushing to have a 3rd or anything. Number 8, what is your biggest craving? So my biggest craving this entire pregnancy is watermelon. And now that it is like the end of September, watermelon like isn't in stores anymore, and it drives me insane because I just want watermelon so bad. But they switched out the watermelons for pumpkins, and like, don't get me wrong, I love pumpkins, but I want to eat me some watermelon still, and it sucks because there aren't any in stores. But that was definitely my biggest craving, and not watermelon candy or watermelon like artificially flavored anything. It had to be real watermelon, and I basically like turned into a watermelon because I ate so much of it. 9, what is the best part of being pregnant? So definitely like feeling him like move around and seeing him on the ultrasounds is definitely like the best part of being pregnant, and being able to watch him grow like inside of me and just know that I helped like create him. What is the worst part of being pregnant? So I actually had a really easy pregnancy. Let's fingers crossed that nothing goes wrong now that I said that, and knock on some wood. But I've had a really easy pregnancy, so I don't really have much to complain about. Now that I am 35 weeks though, I do like get uncomfortable really easily, like when I'm trying to sit down or lay down. It's not very like comfortable because it's hard for me to breathe a little bit, but besides that, like there's really nothing for me to complain about. Number 11, do you know the gender, and what gender were you hoping for? We know the gender, and it is a little boy, and we both wanted a little boy just because that way we can kind of have one of each, because he does have a daughter, and now we have a little boy coming, so we have one boy and one girl. Number 12, do you have names picked out and stories behind them? We have decided on a name. His name will be James Ryan Copeland, and James was actually his grandfather's name, and so that's how we came up with that. And then Ryan is actually my fiance, that is his middle name, so we decided to keep their middle names the same, and it sounded really good together. And then Copeland is obviously my fiance's last name, and will be my last name eventually when we get married in March. Number 13, do you have a birth plan? So we do want to do the, I say we, but me, but we have definitely talked about it together and decided on it. Now I'm super bright. Let's see. So I say we when I talk about the birth plan, but obviously it is more up to me than him because it is my body. But we have done this like whole thing together. We've taken our classes and whatnot, and we do want to try for it natural. And he is going to be my support person to try and do it natural. But if we have to get pain medication, I would do the epidural just because it doesn't affect the baby. So we do not want to do like the pain medication that you can take, like the narcotics, just because that can affect the baby, and we don't want to take any chances on anything. So if we did get pain medication, it would be the epidural, but we're going to try to do it natural. Number 14, will you breastfeed? Yes, I will be trying to breastfeed. Obviously, it is up to the baby on if he wants to latch or not, but I will be doing my best to breastfeed him. If not, I will be pumping for him and giving him all the nutrients that he needs. 15, do you plan on working or being a stay-at-home mom? So I am going to be taking a maternity leave, so I will be taking my maternity leave 1 week before he is due, so October 22nd, and then I will be going back to work at the beginning of January, so about January 2nd or 3rd is when I will be going back. And I will be taking that break from work to be able to nurture him and transition with him and help him grow. And then I will unfortunately have to go back to work just because that is the decision that me and my fiance have made. And yeah. Number 16, will you make your own baby food? We are definitely going to try to make our own baby food. We did get a baby food like little processor thing. It's called like the Baby Bullet. So we are going to try our best to make our own baby food just because it is cheaper and we know what's in it, and yeah, so that is definitely in the plan. Number 17, do you have any nursery themes? So if you guys haven't already, please watch my nursery tour video, but his nursery is like adventure woodland themed, and it is so cute, and the color scheme that we went with was blue, orange, and like a gray color, and those are like, and white, and those are like the main colors in the room, and it is very cute, and I definitely recommend you watch the nursery tour video. I'll have it linked down below if you guys want to see that. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did, and remember to hit that big red subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye guys.